Right guys, this episode is going to be a little bit different. You've already seen the progress that we've had so far on our Mini. And because now realistically all we're waiting for is parts to come from the UK, the car to get back from the body shop, and pretty much have it all in one place at the same time, which seems to be the difficult thing right now. So I thought, instead of showing you a bunch of different videos of me restoring all different parts, which you've seen a bunch of times on our channel, I thought what would be a better idea is every now and then you come back and check in on how I'm doing here, and I'll show you our recent trip to the UK where we got to meet some incredible people and have some incredibly fun times with cars. So here's mine and Katie's trip back to the UK. I hope you enjoy.
Okay guys, so we have flown all the way from the Middle East. We are in England. We are going to go see our good friends at BullMotif later today, but
we are in Katie's OG England car. So first thing we need to do is go get the car washed, and then we've got some really cool stopovers to do on the way to BullMotif. Let's crack on.
Come with us for the day.
Our first stop on this amazing road trip that we had planned today was a fantastic new little cafe just outside of Daventry called Pistons and Rings. I welcome anything machinery. You can stop there, grab a beer, grab something to eat, and even get a little tray of eggs on your way out. Some of the most amazing cars and machinery turn up here, and I must admit, my favourite thing about the whole day was the incredible decor. And even Bertie absolutely loved it there. So with that quick visit done, and our souvenirs in hand, it was now time for the next pit stop so we could grab a spot of lunch. Caffeine and Machine, no matter which location you go to, is absolutely every petrol head's dream of a pub. Unfortunately, we didn't get that much time there because we had a really important mission to do, and that's to go see our friends at BullMotif. Right, we're here at BullMotif. We're just about to meet Chris. We're going to go do some shopping. If you ever need classic Mini parts, these are your people. And Chris really hooked us up with all the engine parts that we needed. Right, so we've just been into BullMotif. We have been shopping. We have got loads of stuff. Basically, everything we need to get that little engine back together. And just want to say a huge thanks to Chris, huge thanks to BullMotif. It's not an ad in any way, shape or form. These two guys are just really helping us out getting our Mini back together because, you know, we're amateurs at this. We're doing it for the first time. So these guys, BullMotif, really helped us out. Big box of parts. Really excited. Let's go get him on the Mini. Again, big thanks to BullMotif, who have been a massive help towards our channel. Now let's just quickly head back for our first check-in. Right, so first check-in I'm going to do is basically for all of these parts, there's still quite a lot of like old nuts and bolts and things like that that need to be basically taken off all of it. So what I'm going to do now is scrub them more than anything else, because some of the dirt wedged into most of them. Maybe a little bit of heat treatment, and anything with a nut or a bolt is coming out ready so I can get this all stripped and painted up, ready to get back on the car. Let's get to it. Back to the next job in the UK. This next job is the one that I probably look forward to the most. We headed up north and joined the guys at Mini Boy's first car.
Hi guys, Mini Boy's first car. My name's Ben, obviously this is my dad, and we've got Max down, our celebrity friend. Today's job is to get the seat, to see if the back of the seat can go in with the roll cage in, because last time we tried it we had the roll cage in before we put the seat in, so we couldn't, there was no way of getting it in. So now we've got Max down, hopefully it'll be a lot easier.
So let me introduce you to them. This is Gary and Ben, a father and son duo team with their own YouTube channel called Mini Boy's First Car. And upon hearing about our trip, they very kindly invited us round. And Ben's going to be explaining now exactly what we're going to be helping them out with.
The reason why we needed to adjust this rear part of the seat is because the roll cage obviously sits in the floor here, and then the back hoop comes up and the back legs come down. They come down and sit in them two holes there, like in there. So, and this part of the back seat covers that hole. So we'll have to adjust it so it's custom for the roll cage.
And that's Ben explaining to you how he's going to fit his own roll cage in his own car that he's building himself for when he qualifies to drive. Now, bearing in mind, Ben is only 12 years old. With the guidance of his dad, Gary, he has now become a better mechanic than you and I could ever dream of being. And the first job we're starting with is getting the roll cage lined up so they can see what modifications they have to do to the seat.
flat. So this side's floppy. I've made this side loose, and that'll go. So we need to drop that down, and that side. I'm probably going to have to trim. I'll have to trim the back of this seat, the same as I've trimmed the back of this seat, so we can make it floppy, and make it so we can adjust it. Yeah? So we'll cut it in exactly the same place. So let's get this out, and we'll cut it and then drop it back in again, eh?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll line it up. So look, pulse that place.
You line it up, I got weight of it. There you go.
That in.
Yeah.
Put that nut on, and that all is in place.
So after getting the seat installed and lined up so you can see exactly where it fits around the roll cage, they're just bolting in the roll cage, make sure it doesn't shift from the position that they measured. So far, so good.
We cut out this from there. That was the frame, like the shape of the back of the seat.
Yeah.
We cut that out because it didn't fit the shape of the roll cage.
Yeah. To make it all floppy, don't
Yeah,
you?
so
Just
now-
got the foam there.
Yeah, so it's just foam.
What's this going to do? Just allow the roll cage to go through the cushion?
Yeah, so
Well, yeah, kind of. But we need to reshape it
Yeah.
so it'll fit like around the roll
basically
cage.
where that sits now, the roll cage hits that point.
Yeah.
So we need to reshape this corner.
Yeah.
And if we cut, obviously we just tried it and you've tried it in with us, we've plunked that back seat in and it's hitting on that side, that's the same. So we need to cut that the same
Yeah.
as this one.
There's
don't
this
we?
one. Right.
Yeah.
What, and then change the shape of it like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got some this
Okay.
far, haven't we?
Uh-huh.
And then we'll make
So you're going to
really
re-weld this yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's 12 and he can.
Yeah.
With 30 and I've no idea how to weld.
You'll have to show him how well, eh, mate?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to teach me.
Alright, let's crack on.
Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
it.
crack on.
And crack on we did. I've definitely been humbled there. His skill level at 12 years old is unreal.
He's 12.
And can weld.
12 and he can
You
weld,
can't.
and he can ratchet and he can rebuild engines. I'm 30
And gearboxes.
and gearboxes.
There you go.
And I
So
can't
just
even,
get
you know, it took
that
us,
forward.
how long was it? 3
into
hours?
there and then pull
No,
it from
4
that
hours,
side.
wasn't it, to get
Don't stab
the
yourself.
clutch plate off, the flywheel. I bet he did that in 10 minutes, didn't he?
Make sure you head over to Mini Boy's first car and check out what they get up to, because their results really are awe-inspiring. And again, he's only 12 years old. So now Gary's just removing the clips on the back of the seat so he can free up the leather, while me and Ben have a little chat.
Well, I don't really support that many teams, but
Yeah.
the one that I support is Vale, but that's like
Vale.
It's
Well,
like-
they're not very good.
that's
Why
like
Vale?
it's like off my mate, so it's yeah.
Okay. What about big teams? Premier League? You support any of them?
No.
No. Rugby? Do you like rugby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't support any team, obviously, but I do like rugby. Keep working though, you don't stop.
Sorry, mate. I'm cracking on.
Good.
It's easy being special guest here.
Can I have a brew, yeah?
Hey?
No. Keep working.
With our cups of tea finished and the leather away, we move on to figuring out where we need to cut the other side of the seat.
Gone from that shape there, if we just flip that over to that side, get it in the right position, into the same spot, and we can just grind off from the same place.
Yeah. Yeah, well said, Ben. Good thinking, mate. We can do that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
I'll put that in there then. Pull that out.
Clearly I can't get over the fact that Ben's only 12 years old. It's amazing how good of a mechanic he is already. I think I'm a little bit jealous.
Cool.
So then that'll be cut out at the same spot.
They will, that'll be exactly the same, won't it?
So basically they've used the original piece of frame that they've cut out already to understand and know where they need to cut on the opposite side of the frame so that both sides match.
Well, do you want to go, Max?
No, I'm scared of those things.
Yeah. Leave this for the adult in the room.
Don't think I'm old enough to do this yet.
Yeah, goggles, boys. Let's get some goggles on. Why don't you look cooler than me?
Because I just am.
Why do you look cooler than us?
I just generally am.
That's better.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comment section below who looked cooler in goggles. It's me, obviously, not Ben. Anyway, with the goggles situation sorted out, Gary cracked on with cutting out the original frame. Then I came up with a little challenge for Ben.
You got to catch all the sparks in the bucket.
Okay.
Make sure you got to collect them because you have to go back on after. When he starts cutting, make sure you catch all the sparks.
I told you I was jealous.
should be
Hey, spot on that.
pretty good.
Spot on.
What we want is the foam to come up there. This side's obviously moved out of it. Put one bolt in my side as well, so it's not moving. Right.
You made or okay? You make this roll.
Yeah, we made.
Yeah.
It's good. Really.
We have made it all out. I tell you what, we have done something that's proper bespoke that no one's ever thought of or done, and even the cage bloke come up to me and said that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
We made a bar to go around there.
Oh, like down there.
Instead of having one up here. So your back seat is still fully accessible.
Yeah. What a good idea.
Absolutely brilliant idea. A fully integrated roll cage and you can still have passengers in the back. What Gary's doing now is taking a felt tip pen to the foam on the back seat, and Ben's going to explain to you exactly why.
But the foam, if we can cut that foam on the line that I've made there,
Yeah.
coming from here so you can see, on this line here,
Yeah.
that'll be cut down so then this foam is all gone
Yeah.
and it'll fit round this bar
Okay.
and then it'll look like the original seat and we'll have to copy it again onto that side.
Yeah, because
So we flip it onto that side, and then what? This can just go to the upholsterer.
Yeah.
We can get.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'll go to Sojo, who's done all of our seats, and then she can re-leather it and all that type of stuff.
Yes. Right, so
Yeah.
that side's marked up, just that side to do, and then we'll chop it up.
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's crack on.
See you in a sec, guys.
So we quickly whiz around the other side of the car and mark up the other side of the seat as well. Once these bits of foam have been cut off and the rest of the frame is complete, like Ben said, we can send the seats off to Sojo, who makes the most incredible mini interiors. So a big shout out to Sojo, links down in the description.
That looks pretty good. We just got
Yeah.
them square across, a bit lower down from about there. You're a bit high there. Yeah, these come square across. Pass us the pen
A
there.
bit lower.
Square across from about there. Because you can always take more, we can't take less. Okay, and then that will be.
Clearly I'm still very impressed by the fact he's only 12 years old and building his own car. With that done, it's time to remove the bench and cut exactly where we marked.
So what you've done now, so cut well inside, a good. So if you now cut well inside the line, yeah?
And then we can like just keep shaving bits and then see.
Yeah, well, so now come across. All the way across. So across here now, Ben. Yeah, really low, come on. Yeah, nice.
See, it did help in this video.
And then again, inside the line. This side's pretty good, so cut about that much inside, yeah? All the way, a bit more inside.
Bit that way.
Yeah.
Not too deep.
I cut my finger off. Okay.
So with Gary's finger now reattached, we lined up the seat in the back of the Mini to make sure that the cuts we'd done are good, and if they weren't good, see what else we needed retrimming.
So that could do with just a little bit more. You see how it's still cuddling that? Pretty tight. I'd say
Press down at the top, Ben, yeah, that's over.
push it right.
Oh, there we go. I'm touching, so I need a touch out. Well, maybe a touch.
I would say on this side, a good ½ centimetre. Just like
Yeah, if you look at mine then,
around there.
you look at mine now, I'm going to cut that, that's against the back. I'm going to cut that fraction more up. It's got to have the leather and the edging on it, so that's how it's going to be. Alright? So keep it with that sort of get distance on that side. Yeah, come on. And then straight across.
So with both sides now marked out, it's up to me to cut off the excess from the foam. And all I can really do at this point is apologise for how much of a hack job I actually made out of it.
It's not very neat.
Your upholsterer's going to be really mad.
Did you give him an axe?
Not very
And he
sharp.
even put his glasses on.
Hang on, the 12-year-old cut it perfectly. Look at this edge.
Look at that.
Go on, Ben, fix me.
Yeah, fix that up, Ben.
I guess some things you just gotta leave up to the professionals. Thankfully for me, Ben was on hand and did manage to clean up all that mess that I'd made. And I guess a lot of the arts and crafts he does at school really came in handy. Funnily enough, they didn't actually let me do the other side. But that's okay because Ben made light work of trimming the other side and the seat was ready for a refit.
Right, let's try that. Have a look, mate. Oh yeah, just gotta get a bit out of that, tiny bit out of that bend. Where's the pen?
This side, the bit that I did, is perfect.
That's the bit I did.
That Ben had to fix.
Yeah, but I started it.
We're all arguing who's on the best bit now.
Leave the upholsterer to decide on that.
Yeah. Pull her out. This is the easy bit though, make the metal to suit it.
That metal bit would be a bit of a faff.
So Gary did the last final touches of just trimming up the foam, ready to get the seat back into the car, and one final refit. And as you can see, with all the trimming that has been done, the seat fitting really snug. So now it's time to see what we needed to adjust on the seat frame itself.
I helped.
Well done. Okay.
All hands on deck today.
Yeah. So that's that was on the inside, so that's that side I think.
Yeah.
So that's the shape it was, Luke.
That's what we put out.
So we've now got this bar to make a new shape for that. So really what we want to do is get that bar, we can bend it in there like that, put that there, and then take that around there.
But basically what we're trying to do is manipulate this metal bar into creating some sort of shoulder frame for the seat. We actually ended up bending it and twisted it, and it made this kind of cool, strange looking number 4 shape. After sort of eyeball measuring it, we sort of decided to go with it. Looked like it worked pretty well.
So that is now our new strength and shape. You spot that well, spot weld that up.
Yeah, perfect.
All in position.
Yeah.
We just need to spot weld that bit there when we've got it right. So if we put a mark on where we want it spot welded, we can. Okay, so that's got to be welded to there, Ben, that's
There
your
you go.
task. Or
Just
you
that
could
little-
actually
that
teach
little
Max
one
to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Because that
that.
might blow through. We could try it though.
So with the new frame made and the spots to weld all marked up, what follows now is me, a 30-year-old amateur mechanic, getting welding lessons from a 12-year-old. Honestly, the skills that this kid has got are unreal. He is a proper engineer through and through. And I must admit, it was really good fun learning how to weld from Ben.
The important thing is to keep inside there is a tube that wire feeds through. So the most important thing is to keep it straight, as straight as possible.
Yeah.
So there's no kinks in, yeah. That's why I wrap it up neatly every time I wrap it up.
Yeah.
And the same with the earth.
The earth is
The earth's not a problem,
yeah.
but if you try squash that with your hands. Yeah, there's some force there, isn't there?
That's some. I can't write, so I'm going to do it. This is going to be all my strength. Are you ready?
It's a fair
It's on there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So, and then obviously we need to spot weld. So what should we show us here, Ben? Tell us now what we're trying to do. We're trying to spot weld. We can put a mark on that. We're trying to spot weld that to there, aren't we? So we're going to hold that in position. And put spot weld.
That might even need to go into 4.
No, 5 will be fine. So we want it to actually weld, but it needs to be a very quick tack. It's got to be enough to melt. So we just clamp that there. So let's just open that up, clamp that there. Anyway, that's got it. So then we can lay that on a bit of wood or whatever we want and hold it in position.
Well, you
just put a little spot on it because it's earth. You can weld that in your hands because that's the earth and that's the live.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it just connect like completes the circuit.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter about any of this, as long as that's connected to this.
Yep.
That will weld.
Oh wow.
We're just going to do a spot weld on that. Can't stop.
Right, I need to get rid of the lamp.
So yeah, so that's good. That's cool, that Ben, done that great. That's absolutely perfect. Absolutely bob on. Because the time
It's
12 is out perfect.
12.
It's done that.
Mint.
So now that can go.
Can I eat that is?
Right, so we go for the other side.
Yeah.
So one side spot welded up really nicely by Ben. It is now down to us to try and copy the frame that Gary had made earlier. So it's a case of getting more of this metal wire and bending it into a very similar sort of number 4 shape. Now Gary did help us out a little bit, but overall, me and Ben were pretty chuffed with what we achieved with that little bit of wire.
Not bad at all.
Like that.
Okay?
Yeah.
As good as the Pro, that.
Oh yeah. now that should look something like. Alright, go. Lovely. That's beautiful. Look at that.
How old are you?
12.
Really?
I'll just go straighten that.
Gary and Ben's journey together is awe-inspiring, so make sure you go check out their channel as well.
It's good.
Yeah.
So now with both shoulder frames fully complete, it's a case of just lining them up and Ben doing his magic and getting them spot welded to the rest of the frame. Right, so we've been cutting away. Ben's actually cut this away. We've now together made this bracket, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which Ben, who is 12 years old, is now going to spot weld all of these bits together, and this is going to be like the new support that goes around your subframe.
We made 2 of them, so
Yeah.
that one for there and then that one for that side.
Yeah.
But that will be the new bracket from that, so we can fit it around the roll cage.
Because we're welding on foam, I'm chief firefighter. This is going to end really well, I'm sure. But I'll be ready, I promise, boss. And yeah, going to see how this one goes, aren't we?
Yeah, I'll get cracking on with the welding then.
Yeah.
And make sure the whole garage isn't set on fire.
Yeah, that's my job.
I'd say that.
See you in a sec, guys.
So as Ben spot welds his frame together, I'm on standby as fireman Max, simply in hopes with a damp towel that I can stop the entire bench catching on fire. Thankfully with Ben's welding skills, I can't imagine this is too much of a problem.
Okay, next one Ben there, now do that one.
And thanks to Ben's incredible skills at welding, it was only a few moments before that entire shoulder piece was fully welded and now part of the frame. Then it was just a case of flipping the bench around and doing the other side, and thankfully, there was only a couple of minor fires which I managed to put out this time. And with that, that's pretty much the whole seat frame and the seat itself completed for today's job. I just want to say again, a huge thanks to Gary and Ben for having us around. Really enjoyed this collaboration with you guys. And join us a bit later in the video for part 2 of when I got a welding lesson from Ben. For now, Gary is just going around the frame with an angle grinder to clean up the sharp edges, and that is the back bench complete.
Right, okay, so then guys, after we've reframed the parts that needed reframing because of the roll cage, that has been done nicely now. Obviously with fireman Max and me was the welder.
Yeah, I'll show you that. That was the actual shape it used to be.
And then we couldn't have the roll cage in as well because the roll cage was just hitting that them bars. So we've made this new 4 piece, as I'm going to call it now.
Yeah.
It does look like a 4. Yeah.
We're going to patent this. So anybody who wants to copy this shape, now owes £1,000.
Yeah.
Copy. But yeah, it's been done on it, and then basically, to get an idea, the roll cage will come through like that.
Yeah.
It's a really good job. Well done.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And I helped. I only allowed 2 or 3 minor fires, not many. Let's go fit it in the car, yeah?
Yeah, let's go put it in then, guys.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Both sides.
That's brilliant, is that?
So now slide the cage back.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's brilliant.
Well done, mate. That's brilliant. That's quality, is that? And with that, I'm pretty certain we can say that is mission successful.
So please like and subscribe.
And make sure it's also to Mini Boy's first car.
I'm Max and Kate Built Cars. And thank you so much to the Mini Boys for having us. I've had an amazing time. I've learned some new tricks and techniques. And it's going to be an amazing project when it's done. They should be very proud of themselves. It's absolutely fantastic. And I'm extremely jealous. So make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Make sure you let us know in the comments. Ben,
Follow
go for it.
follow down the process. Go through all the videos, especially here on Mini Boy's first car and Max and Katie build cars. See you later, guys.
Right, guys, something super cool happened over the weekend. The guys at MED Engineering for Classic Mini Parts hooked us up with a ultra lightweight flywheel assembly kit. They've been doing it over the weekend, ready for us to come collect it today. So let's go pick it up. Go meet the guys inside. Yeah, let's go see what we bought. As you could probably tell, I was super excited. Been a big fan of MED engineering ever since we started building the Mini, so to get this opportunity was absolutely fantastic. So thanks to everybody there at MED Engineering. And to top it off, they even very kindly went out of the way to film this next bit. So what you're going to see is exactly how MED Engineering take a simple bit of steel and turn it into their ultra lightweight flywheel assembly kit. Hi guys, we're here with Stephen from MED Engineering, and they have hooked us up with this amazing ultra lightweight flywheel assembly. And well, basically Stephen's going to talk us through how we get from just having a steel billet to the flywheel to the whole assembly. So how does it work?
Okay, so you'll see this is the complete assembly, and we'll put some clips in of it being built up and assembled.
Yep.
The flywheel itself is EN8 steel, so it's a much better grade of steel than the standard cast flywheels, which means you can take these big, see the big lightning slots on here?
Oh yeah.
So you can take all the weight out, which is really going to help the car accelerate that bit better. Especially on the smaller bore A series, we find the lighter the flywheel.
Well, that's it, 'cause ours is only a small bore, so one of the reasons why we wanted this flywheel is for exactly what Stephen says, to get that acceleration a bit more reactive out of it.
Yeah, and the other thing is, because we go to great depths to get this all centralised, clocked up between the back plate, the flywheel, and then balance it on our rig, which you'll see in a minute. We get it to under a gram.
Wow.
Which is...
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean...
So it's high precision.
To be fair, it's probably overkill for a standard road engine. It's probably better balanced than the engine itself. But you know full well that when you bolt this on, it's going to run straight and true.
Yeah.
We clock it up to within a thou, so thousandths of an inch.
Wow.
On the back plate.
Yeah.
And then we balance it. I think this one, we normally mark it on there. So 0.2 of a gram.
Jeez.
So yeah, you know that's now good to bolt on.
Wow. So you get the whole kit straight onto the end of the crankshaft. Job done.
Ready to go. We do include all the instructions to help you out.
Yeah,
but we're here as well to help.
Nice.
But you can see these are a bit of a new design. So the teeth have got like a strange kind of finish on them. They are meant to look like that. So because we now machine teeth for the starter motor directly into the steel, they're flame hardened. So it's quite a specialist process to actually heat treat the steel without warping the flywheel itself, which has taken
quite a bit
few
of practice.
months to develop it. You do need to harden that steel there, because obviously you've got the impact of the
starter motor always bashing into it and then spinning the wheel itself.
Well, there's a leading edge on there.
Yeah.
And the starter motor Bendix gear actually fires back into the teeth every time. So
these teeth can take a beating, so they have to stand up to it.
That's crucial, really, yeah. See, this is a slightly different, same flywheel, but it's got the pre-engaged teeth pattern.
Yeah.
But you'll see that it comes out slightly different every time. So depending on how long it's actually heat treated for, it looks very slightly different. So every time we do a batch, they will look slightly different.
So each one, I suppose each one then will become unique. In its own little way.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. So super custom.
And then this is how they start.
Will be on ours. This is how they start, from a big steel disc.
So that's the initial will be a steel billet.
Yeah.
So it's EN8 steel billet.
Wow.
We got to EN24T on the full race.
Right.
But it does, obviously add to the cost.
Yeah.
So for the road cars, EN8, we've got a taper on the centre, which is an unusual thing on the Mini.
Yeah. So the end of the crankshaft is actually tapered, so it comes in kind of conically like this at the end.
Well, the reason being, because the gearbox is underneath the engine, you need to drive from the crankshaft down
Yeah.
through a set of drop gears. So it's not like a modern car where you can have a bolted on drive to the gearbox. So
Yeah.
you need to be able to slip the primary gear, one of the drop gears, over the end of the crankshaft.
Yeah, so then it can transfer down into the gearbox.
Hence why you've got this taper, but you do have to be very careful. I think yours was quite sticky, wasn't it? The
Mine
original
was,
one?
yeah, mine was really bad. And in fact, mine was so bad, we ended up just completely changing the crankshaft as well.
Okay.
Thankfully for the correct engine, we did manage to find one, but yeah, with this on the end of it, I think it's going to be, I mean, the crankshaft should be super well balanced. We're going to get it cleaned up nice. This on the end should be a really accelerated little engine.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially 3 horsepower. If you can get the engine, well, it's not free, is it? Because you've got to pay to get it balanced. But if you're not adding anything to it, you're just perfecting the balance of the engine, and everything will run that much sweeter. And I think the spec that you're going to, you want it like almost like a sewing machine, don't you? You just want it precise, not overly modified, just nice.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the reasons why we're going to some expense, I don't think it's that expensive for what you get, considering the engineering that goes into it. But we're doing it because the idea is, once this is in, we're hoping to do it one and done, and it be in the car forever.
Yeah.
So with all the engineering that's gone into this, we really have no doubt that this will work perfectly for us.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously will wear the clutch plate out in time. You can see the clutch plate's all integral there. So these are a solid, like a Metro Turbo style clutch plate.
Yep.
So depending on how you drive it, you're going to wear that out. But yeah, I mean, doing what you're doing, if you're bit more steady, you're going to get years and years out of that. Yeah.
Can't wait.
And if it comes to it, when the clutch plate wears out, you can either change it yourself or post it back to us and we rebuild it for you.
Oh wow, brilliant!
It might be a good idea.
That might be a good idea, actually. So when you take this out of the car, I can just take the whole assembly out, post it back to you guys, and say, fix it effectively.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you definitely get your money's worth out of one of these. 100%.
Should do for road use. It will go for donkey's use.
Yeah.
Obviously, for race use, where they go real hammering, it
Yeah,
does
it's
start to become a
completely
more
different
serviceable
story.
item.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, if this is the kind of engineering, especially for race engines, you need this level of engineering to go in and be more robust. So, I mean, to see it firsthand as well, and see the engineering that the guys are doing in the back, it's definitely worth the expense for all these parts.
There you go.
Yeah, amazing. Well, thank you so much.
No problem.
Really appreciate it. Can't wait to
Hope
get
that goes
this custom ultra lightweight flywheel with engraved felt tip.
I could have engraved it for you, but I just
FCBC.
that's literally a paint pen. So
It's so good.
I did mark on there how much the torque holding as well. So we put a torque wrench on the clutch plate.
Amazing.
And that at the moment it's going to £79 per torque, which is probably about where you need to be. It will go a bit more once the clutch plate's all bedded in.
Yeah.
All the high spots will wear off, and you'll probably get about £10-15 more than that.
Oh,
so
that's pretty cool then. Oh, that's good.
if you slip that, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. If I slip that, you heard that. If I slip this, it's my bad driving.
Oh, you've got too much power.
I've got too much power.
The clutch
I don't think
holding-
that'll be a problem with our little engine.
It should be fine. I mean, that's a blue clutch cover on there, so
Right, okay,
The
perfect.
clutch holding is largely dictated by this.
Yes.
It's got the big spring on the back.
Yep.
So
It's so cool. There's so much engineering into one little thing, but it's amazing. Well, thank you so much.
no problem.
Make sure that you get down into the description box, check out the website. If you do want any of this or anything else, like there's so many race engineered parts and, let's face it, just cool accessories that you can have on your engine. Make sure you head over to MED Engineering, Stephen especially. He'll be more than willing to speak to you on the phone, any questions that you have.
I'd say 90% of what we do is probably what you're doing is fast road use. So although we're known for like the race components, these days it's largely fast road. So if you are building a fast road mini at home, let us know. We can try and help out.
Links down in the description box. I'll put a link to the website. I'll put a link into everything that we've ordered and paid for today out of our own pockets. And anything else you want to check out, it's all down there in the description box. Stephen, again, thank you so much for having us here, for letting us film everything. Thank you for this. I guess all we have to do now is go
and fit it.
Pay for it.
Yeah, pay for it. But anything when you come to fit it as well, just stay in touch with us and we can guide you through any.
I'll FaceTime you while I'm doing it.
That's fine. We're here to help. So
Perfect.
all right.
Thank you so much. Stephen then introduced us to the rest of the MED team and took us on a tour of their incredible workshop.
Well, here's the balancer. So we can run different crankshafts on here, but generally it's just very serious with this spacing. You can move it around.
Yeah.
It's belt driven rather than shaft driven, which takes out some of the harmonics. I think it's supposed to be a bit more accurate. You've got a little laser. Have you seen? There, you've got that laser that comes down, and then there's just a piece of reflective tape.
And is that counting the amount of rotations?
Yes, that's almost like a not top dead centre mark as such, but it just knows when it's done one rotation.
Right.
So that sleeve sticks on there.
Yeah.
And then we spin up to about 450 RPM for a flywheel. So it will be different for different components.
Wow.
So if you want to balance something on this end, like a damper kit, or a flywheel on that side. So that's that basically. Spin it up and then it's like a time machine. So if you look, it gives you just an out of balance crosshair. It's relatively simple. So as you rotate it, it will show you where
The centre is.
Yeah, it shows you where it's out of balance. So at that point, mark it on the flywheel or pulley or crank or whatever you're balancing, and then preferably drill it, it's more accurate, or grind it if you're careful.
Grind it down on the side.
Yeah.
Like ours. Ours was completely grounded down on the side.
Yeah, I just used the rotary tool for that because it was only a gram or so you can just very gently just take a little bit off.
Safe to say it's a pretty good insight into the high level of engineering that goes into anything that they do. Then we got a very nice guided tour of their toy box. Parts shelves.
Yes. Yeah.
Where it's only
really
got
spinny engine.
3 main bearings in the crankshafts.
Yeah.
They can flex in the centre.
Yeah.
So it stops the caps kind of chattering around. They're really popular for like, more mild modified engine rather than
But that's still super cool. I just want one because it's pretty to me.
okay. Well, if you want pretty, have you seen the rockers?
MED Engineering makes some of the most incredible rockers, and here's a perfect example.
These are the new small bore roller rockers.
Yeah.
So we've made roller rockers for about 15-20 years now, and it just got to the point where demand for 998 1098 is there, yeah. So peanuts everywhere. So these are the rockers that sit on top of the cylinder head. So you're controlled by the push rods and open and close the valves.
Yep.
You just mentioned that you like bling, so I thought I'd show you these. They are a bit bling.
Every engine's got to have a bit of bling. Look at these.
In fact, I think these are getting used by this guy called Look Mum No Computer, and he's representing the UK. Have you seen? He's representing the UK in the Eurovision Song Contest this year.
Well, he's had these installed, has he?
Yeah, I saw he fitted some of these the other day. Yeah, so but they're basically the same as our 12-5 roller rockers. They've got a much larger diameter shaft.
Yep.
Larger diameter adjusters, so it stiffens the whole assembly.
Yeah, nice.
You think more on a more racy engine, we've got stiffer valve springs, higher lift cam.
Yeah.
There's a lot of force goes through that.
A lot of force goes through there. I'm guessing it'll help stop a lot of the side-to-side motion as well with these rollers, because these rollers will sit on top, push up and down on the cams like that, and I guess because of the width of them, you'll get more contact more of the time.
That helps. The main thing about a roller rocker is that it's a more fluid motion up and down.
Yep.
With a standard rocker, it's got a pad on there, and in slow motion, if you imagine the valve going up and down, the stem has got potential to flex.
Yes.
Fore and aft in the valve guides.
Yep.
You'd have to watch that on extreme slow motion to see it, but that's
But it does make a difference.
the benefit of the roller tips.
That's so cool as well.
Is that it reduces the valve guide wear. It's a straight up and down motion rather than pushing fore and aft.
Okay, nice.
To the extreme,
To the extreme.
But the whole thing is
if
all
you're having
stiffened
a
up.
bit of a stiffened up racier engine.
Yeah, if you've got firmer
what you
valve
want.
springs and more valve lift, then you're pushing RPM to 7,000-8,000 RPM. Yeah, but they're also more consistent because they're CNC machines, all in a batch on a clever machine.
Yeah.
And computer designed, rather than being a 50-60-year-old rocker with the pad that's potentially worn out, you'll get different valve lifts potentially from one end to the other.
Yeah.
So it gives you consistent valve lift all the way along the head. And what we were saying about trying to optimize your engine by balancing it, if you can get everything the same all through the engine, it will be much happier, much more efficient. Yeah.
So what you're saying is we need these. Like we absolutely 100% need these.
I would say to people,
that's
people
what
phone up.
you're saying.
People phone up and say, "Do I need those?" You go, "No, but you probably want them because they're quite nice." Yeah.
A huge thanks to everybody at MED Engineering for sorting us out this ultra lightweight flywheel assembly. And it really does feel lightweight compared to the original Max and Katie build cars. Just there, engraved with a felt tip pen on top. Thanks so much, MED. Really appreciate it. If you want to get your own, make sure you head over to their website. I'll put a link down in the description box below to this. It's not an advert. We are buying this ourselves, but again, just want to say a huge thank you, huge shout out to MED Engineering for sorting this out.
It's pretty safe to say that I want to buy everything that MED have to offer. And I'm pretty sure you'll love everything that they have too, regardless of road or race engine. MED make pretty much anything you could possibly think of for a fast road or racing engine for a classic Mini. So make sure you check out the link in the description below. With our trip to MED Engineering sadly over, it was time to crack on with the rest of our road trip, and thankfully the sadness did fade pretty quickly. We came across this incredible cafe in Yorkshire called the Motorist. If you're a petrol head like me, then I'm sure you'll love this place, and it is a must-see, must-go-to place in the heart of Yorkshire. A place where you can take the whole family and have an absolutely fantastic afternoon out. Now, the good thing about this location is that if cars aren't quite your thing, then maybe aeroplanes are, because right next door there's a little airfield with a fantastic cafe, and what's unique about this airfield is it's all things small aeroplanes. What makes this airfield extra special to me is this is where I learned to fly little aeroplanes just like these ones. Hi guys, right, welcome back from our road trip. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. We've made some incredible progress, managed to get pretty much everything stripped down and painted, and all of this is looking absolutely fantastic, ready to go back on the car. The only job really left to do now before we can really start putting the engine back together, ready to go back into the car, is getting it off to the machine shop where I'm going to have it skimmed and cleaned, and I'm not actually having it overboard, it's going to stay standard, but I've got some pretty cool features that are still going to go on the engine. And here's a sneak peek of what's coming up later in the episode. For now, let's check back in with the road trip. Right guys, we're here at a really cool place just on the edge of Lake Windermere in the Lake District. On our little UK tour as we buzz around. Actually a car museum. You know it's going to be a good car museum because when you're just in the car park, right behind us is a classic MG, and just down there, you can just see the back of them. I think one is a Jaguar and the other one is a Triumph. So while we're here in the Lake District, to be rude not to, we go check out this beautiful motor museum. Let's go. Classic cars, amphibious cars, rally cars, motorbikes, bicycles, legendary Jaguar sports cars, even the POP60 that featured heavily on Top Gear, even something that flies around in the air. This museum really had a fantastic history and examples of all kinds of different cars, all kinds of different motorbikes and bicycles, even super famous cars that used to travel back in time. I must admit, the best bit about it for me was all the incredible signage that really reflects automotive history of the UK. And even if you like things pedal powered, there's an entire exhibit upstairs for all things history about bicycles. Oh, look at this. That is a bicycle or tricycle with an aeroplane engine on it. So if you ever crash forwards, how the hell do you even ride something like that? Look at the size of it. This museum really did showcase the best of automotive history, and it was a privilege to get to witness some of these cars in person, because some of them, like this gorgeous Ford Capri and this amazing classic Mini, were absolutely fantastic examples. They even had expeditions on the land speed record cars. So big thanks to the Lakeland Motor Museum team for allowing us to film. And if you're ever near Lake Windermere, make sure you go check it out because it is an absolutely fantastic afternoon out. All right, welcome back for the final time. And I want to show you something super cool. We've just been to the machine shop with the engine and the cylinder head. And the guys there weren't busy. So they actually turned around the engine and cylinder head for us in one day. So thanks so much to those guys for that. That was just incredible. Which means right now, I can take you over and I can show you, they're just wrapped up here. I can show you the engine and the cylinder head. All finished. Ooh, it's like Christmas. Really excited. They've even like, I took this pretty whole. They've even gone to the effort levels of taking apart all the valves, all the springs, everything. They did the lot. Let's get this one wrapped. I want to see it. I just left it wrapped. I haven't actually seen it myself yet. Nice. So yeah, they've gone to the trouble. All of this is completely smooth now. They've cleaned everything here. It looks like they've even done all the channels individually. They've cleaned all the water channels in the engine. Let's have a look at the bottom. Yeah, look at that. Nice. All of this was completely black from carbon buildup. Tonight it looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Chuffed to bits with that. That looks amazing. All right, so this is the engine block, guys. Main thing with this I asked them to do is just basically clean it all out, skim the head. This one's really wrapped. And yeah, just clean all the interior because you remember how black it was from all the dirty oil. Yes, look at this now. This is what this engine now looks like. With the engine now looking absolutely mint, it's time for us to continue with our UK road trip, which means getting back to the Mini Boys' first car, going and seeing Gary and Ben, who are going to give me my first ever lesson on how to weld.
Right, okay, so then guys, we're in the garage again, Tuesday night. In today's video, we have a special guest down. Max is here. Their YouTube channel is Max and Katie Builds Cars. Obviously, Katie's behind the camera and so is my dad. But today I'm going to be teaching Max how to weld because he's been wanting to learn because on minis they are known for rotting away and you have to do a lot of welding. As if you watch our YouTube channel you will see. But today that's the job for Max, and Max's first job is to put the earth on. So if you have them, I don't know why you're dropping them, Max, because you need them on.
Alright.
So.
The joys of being taught how to weld by a 12-year-old.
First job is to put the earth on. So if you have the earth,
yep.
So if you want to find anywhere on this side, anywhere you want to put the earth on, because that is what will
Oh my God, why is it so heavy? I can't get it undone.
Yeah, it is quite a strong pinch. There you go. That's all you need.
Yeah, put your finger in there. Look at that. Bloody hell. Literally both hands up top.
Right, okay, so now that's on, you will need your mask.
Yep.
To get that set. Yeah, so that's how you wear them, yeah, totally. So your mask, so it's covering your eyes.
Okay.
So if you can adjust that.
I think I've got a bigger head than you. No jokes, okay.
Yeah, so adjust that and then lift that up. Yeah. Brill. And then you'll get your lance. Make sure that never gets tangled too much. My dad's just turned on the actual welder. Make sure that doesn't get tangled. And then we will need to go and find a piece of steel to weld. So, where would you like to weld on the welding start?
Well, how do I do, let's say spot weld. How do I do a spot weld?
Right, okay, so spot weld, you'll want to hold that with your least dominant hand, the hand that you don't want to weld with.
I know it's kind of funny because it's like being taught by a 12-year-old, but I mean, genuinely wanted to learn how to weld for quite some time now. And well, I came to the best teacher I know, who just happens to be 12 years old. So I am literally going to get taught how to weld by a 12-year-old.
Right, okay, so then, first job is obviously to hold that.
Yeah.
And for a spot weld, literally all it is just you're going to touch it for as least and as long as you want. As long as that weld gets into the metal and stays, it's fine. That is not it's not the thickest metal, but it'll be thick enough.
So just point and squeeze.
So it'll be, you'll get into it on an angle.
Yeah.
You'll have your left hand to rest on.
Yeah.
So you'll put that anywhere comfortable. You'll rest on your left hand. You'll have it on an angle so you can see the end, but make sure it's into the, like where you want to weld.
Yeah.
And then you put your mask down and just weld. And then literally that's all it takes and you can let go.
That's awesome.
And that is the tiniest spot weld. I was barely on that.
But that's how you do it.
So as long as you can,
Wow.
you want to be able to see what you welding,
Yeah.
and that you can also want to be into what you welding.
What, like?
So you
Make sure
don't,
it's
you
right in
don't
the
want to
corner.
have the welder like that, so you
Yeah.
can't see what you're welding, but you want to have it into.
Oh, so you can see where.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm with you.
So if you're trying to weld something and you're like just covering the whole thing up, you can't see if you're doing it right or
Yeah.
not. So you'd want to obviously have it so you can see what you're doing, and then you just hold the welder. That'd just be welding, and you just slowly. And if it's a big enough weld, you do tiny little circles.
Okay.
So then it fills the gap even more. So you'd literally just be going like that along like the crevice that you want
Doing
to
like little
weld.
circles. So you don't just push it in a line.
No, so if you do that,
Yeah.
like if you're touching the metal like doing that, it's just going to be a horrible weld, and it'll probably weld to that if you'd had it on for long enough.
And then you ruin your gun.
And then you've ruined your lance. But obviously, if you want to try the spot weld,
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
so you're resting your hand and then spot welding.
I'm like suddenly nervous. So if I just hold it like that, then
I'll hold it for you. You
sure?
use your left hand to.
I'm not going to burn you, am I?
No,
No.
it won't come that high.
Oh, I'm like suddenly
Make
nervous.
sure you're not too close with this hand. Yep.
Nice one. Yeah.
Go on longer. That'll be good. Yeah, see, so you've welded that. So that
Have you
was.
seen this? I actually did something.
Is that your first ever weld then?
That is officially my first ever spot weld, taught to me by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Sick.
Next we can try run welding if you want.
Yeah, let's try it. I want to try everything now.
Okay. Right, okay, so then guys, Max has just had a go at the spot weld. Now he's done that, we're going to have a go at run welding. Run welding is a lot harder. It's not that hard, but it's a lot harder than a spot weld. Because obviously you've got, I'll tell Max this again in a sec, but you've got to make that pull. And then as soon as you see the pull, you've got to move on. As soon as you see the pull, you've got to move on. But then obviously with welding, you're concentrating that much on making sure you get metal to metal. You're like, oh my God, and then you've all of a sudden blown through the metal. It's like, yeah. But I'll teach Max, and then Max will have a go on one side, I'll have a go on the other, and then show Max the difference of what he needs to work on and how to get like the new part of the run welds. So yeah, we'll crack on, guys.
And then, for a bit of fun, because Ben is a master at this, I don't care what anybody says, despite him being 12, he can already weld better than most people that I've seen on the internet. This is my first time, but I think we should make it a bit of fun. Once you've taught me how to do it, obviously, I'll do one side, you do the other side, and then down in the comments section, you're going to vote who did it better.
Yeah.
12-year-old or 25-year-old? 30.
See you in
Let's
sec,
do it.
guys. Alright, that's just, there's these two things, just turn them either way. This one turns, yeah, so if you turn them the opposite way, not too much.
Oh, there you go, I'll do. Oh, good.
It's just old.
Right, so I need this. And what am I doing?
So basically, so you'll have your welder, you'll be resting it, and you'll literally just do tiny circles until you see a puddle on your metal.
Okay.
Until you see it on your metal. And then once you've seen it on your metal, you'll move on.
Yep.
And then move on again. And then every time you see that puddle, you just move on to the next bit.
Okay.
Until, because if you go from here to here, then you'll have a gap there.
Yeah.
So you just want to move a teeny bit, and it doesn't have to be big circles. Like you're not going like you're not going like that. You're just going like that. Yeah, that's literally perfect. So if I turn that for you, how are you comfortable there? Is that right? Okay.
Well, then just from there and down.
So yeah, so you'll go like, just come in to you. So obviously that's a good angle because you can see what you're welding.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you try that, just see what it goes like, and then I'll help you.
Are you ready to lose to me?
Despite
me not knowing how to do it.
if you need to stop, then just stop. Right?
Yeah.
But
right.
yeah.
There goes nothing.
Yeah.
You got mask on?
That is actually really, really, really good.
Is that good?
That is really neat.
Yeah, the welder's right.
Is that all right? Am I doing it bad?
That starts a bit thick, gets thin, goes thick again, but that's pretty good.
Do I need to slow down then? Speed up.
Just keep
Keep
Yeah,
speed even.
you're a bit high. That's the only diss I can give you. That's
A bit high.
yeah.
Okay.
So like
So
you,
need
you
to be a bit
weld,
closer in.
you're welding more onto this metal than you are onto this. I
Right.
mean, it's welded completely fine, and that's super neat. But you're welding onto this more than you are on that.
Right.
So you're on like too much of an angle up.
Oh, so I need to be
Yeah.
more like that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you don't want to be too much. So then you're welding more into this and not that.
Right.
It's a faff.
So
Really.
try and do
Yeah.
it a bit. Okay.
So you just got to keep it like equal. But that's it.
All right. Let's go
That
again.
is a good weld though.
I'll try again. Oh, that was a bit thick. That's a bit heavy.
Yeah,
I can already
but-
see it.
But
I
that
slowed down too much this time.
yeah.
Hey, it's not easy, is it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take that for the first time. Look at that.
Yeah, but I mean, being as that was my first time.
I'll take it, that's it.
Yeah.
Oops, I melted through the end a bit.
Yeah, so you're just blowing through, that's all.
I blew through the end a little bit there. Got a bit too much on there.
I think it's because Ben's got the welder set up so well.
Look at that.
But yeah, not a bad first step
Yeah.
at all.
Not at all.
Did I pass? Did I pass my apprenticeship?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right then, guys, my go. This is obviously the comment section vote. My side is this side. But I'll crack on with this then, guys.
So as Ben does yet another amazingly clean weld, it's now time for you to participate. So let us know in the comment section below who you think did the better job. Once again, a huge thank you to Mini Boy's First Car for having us. All right, and sadly that is our UK road trip over. We are back in the Middle East now. The exciting news is the car is ready from the body shop. So this week, we will be going and getting the car from the body shop. We'll get it back here, and I'm so excited to say we can finally start putting it back together and hopefully really start rebuilding this car. I can't wait for you to see it. I've already been to the body shop just to check up and make sure everything was finalized. It looks awesome. I'm sure you can tell, as part of my excitement, I just can't wait to get it back. It looks amazing. They've done an incredible job, and I can't wait to share it with you. Our UK road trip has unfortunately come to an end. I hope you liked it. It took us a long time to get everything together, so please show your appreciation. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe. That way then, hopefully in the future, we can bring you even more and more content just like that. Once again, I need to say a huge thank you to BullMotif, to MED Engineering, and especially Mini Boy's First Car. This video simply wouldn't have been any good without them. So make sure you get over to those guys. I'll put links down in the description box for everybody who wants to go check them out. They helped us out so much with so many things.
The Mini boys helped us source a new interior. MED engineering guys are going to help us get some incredible stuff together on our engine. And BullMotif are giving us more than anything else the knowledge and experience that you need to rebuild a classic Mini. And they're helping us source all the parts and everything else. And they've been absolutely fantastic. So make sure you go check them out. It'll help us out, all of us together, so much. So that being said, make sure you liked, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Everything you do really helps us here at Max and Katie Build Cars. And I'll catch you on the next one where I will be revealing the Mini from the body shop. I cannot wait. See you soon.